Hello, everybody, this is Sergeant Epic here, and welcome to the Calm Countdown number 55. The Calm Countdown number 55, god damn it, I messed up my intro. God, that's probably going to be the title of this video too, I messed up my intro, yeah. Professional, sorry, this is the Calm Countdown number 25. Yeah, Calm Countdown number 25, for which this Calm Countdown refers to the Calm Call number 55. So that's why I said 55, because this is the Calm Countdown for that haul. So yeah, that's why I got confused. I'm actually looking at my screen right now, my uploads, to see what the hell number I'm at, because I forgot, even though I was going to do this last night, so I should have known the number, and I have a really good memory, so I don't know why I didn't, but whatever. Anyway, yes guys, this is Calm Countdown, and if you don't know what the Calm Countdown is where we go through the books I got from my latest haul and rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. And actually, the reason why I'm doing this now, after like a week or a week and a half to 2 weeks, for when I could have been doing it, and I meant to do this sooner, but I actually took a while to read these books. I didn't get them read till like last Tuesday or something. So yeah, it's been definitely 2 weeks. It's been almost 3 weeks probably. But the reason I'm doing this now is because I have another comic call for you guys, and I want to get this done and then get the comic call done, so it doesn't get confusing with the uploads, because this goes to the last comic call. I don't want to upload this and then upload a comic call after, so I'm doing this first. But anyway, guys, I have 5 books here, and I'm going to show you guys so I can start the ranking. I have Captain America, number 369. We have DC Universe Rebirth, number 1, which is outside of the bag and board, which I'll go through after. We have Civil War 2, number 0. I almost said number 1, which actually, number 1 is out now, but I haven't gotten it. That's a spoiler for the comic call. I did not pick up Civil War 2, number 1. Afterlife Fauci, number 9, finally came out. For fuck's sake. And then we have Steve Rogers' Captain America, issue number 1. Anyway, what is my number 5, you say? This one might be surprising, especially since usually the retro books end up being lower on the list, but surprisingly, no. My number 5 was Civil War 2, issue number 0. I feel like this is maybe the first book, but definitely one of the first books I've ever gotten that I feel like it wasn't really all that important, or as important as it should have been. This is Civil War 2. I feel like this was underwhelming for me. I did enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed it because this book includes characters that I don't get to normally read. But like everybody on this cover except actually no, War Machine's in Iron Man, so I guess technically. But She-Hulk and Captain Marvel I don't get exposure to that much. So, besides when Captain Marvel appears in Spider-Woman, so, yeah. I don't really get much chance to see those two characters, but, I haven't read I read these, like, last week. I can't remember. That proves right there I can't even remember really what happened. Damn. I know a lot happened with She-Hulk. Well, not a lot, but stuff happened with She-Hulk, being on her Jennifer Walters' side of things. Someone she was defending got killed at the end, who used to dress up as like a Joker or something. I forget. Then Captain Marvel's side of things, she kind of had a therapist tone her stuff, and she kind of trying to sort out stuff. I really can't remember, but it's number 5. It was my least favorite. Anyway, my number 4 is Captain America number 369. This was a good issue. I really enjoyed this. We had Diamondback Ass, we had Serpent Side, we had Skeleton Crew, the Black Queen. We had a story at the end with Red Skull, which was awesome. That was a nice mini story at the end with Red Skull. This issue of Captain America was packed. This had so many characters in it, and the story was good. I did enjoy the story. Actually, I really like Diamondback. She's a cool character. That was cool. She got these like diamonds that she throws as throwing stars, but the diamonds. So yeah. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. And Crossbones, of course, he's part of the Skeleton Crew, but it's Crossbones. Crossbones appearance, an early Crossbones appearance. That's awesome. Basically, for like half this issue, Cap is trying to find Diamondback, then they end up meeting because of the bad guys in the sewers and stuff, and the Black Queen's fighting the Skeleton Crew and stuff, and it's interesting. Then at the end, it's like Red Skull's many stories about characters in his head, and that he's seen because he's trapped somewhere in a bunker. It telling him like to kill himself and stuff. And then Captain America comes along telling him not to. He's like, man, why you more good than I am evil? And he's like, fine, Cap, you win. I won't kill myself. And blah blah blah. Because he knows eventually he will get saved, which Cap tells him. That's why he shouldn't. Part of the reason he shouldn't. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I'm going really quick. I just want to get this out because there's only 5 books. So I want to get this done because I actually plan on recording what could be my third video for the night in the comic call, which would be my comic call number 56. I want to get it done because I haven't read any books yet, and I'm waiting to make the haul video. I got them last night before I read them, so I want to get that done. Anyway, my number 3 is Afterlife for Archie issue number 9. I was kind of personally hoping this ranked in the number 1 and 2 slot, but good enough. This was an awesome issue. We finally got some story on the character that's barely gotten any story in the series, and that's Reggie. All we knew up till now, really, was that he killed Hot Dog. He basically started this whole zombie apocalypse. But this was a great issue. I kind of didn't like the ending, but I'm not surprised by it. I'm not going to spoil the ending, actually. Usually I spoil the story in these videos, but I'll save that because I might make a recap and review video. But the ending was kind of sketchy with Reggie's decision making. He kind of chose a choice to help himself more than it did in the group, even though he was trying to redeem himself up until that point. But he got an offer I guess he couldn't refuse, and it happened to deal with love. Okay, I can't spoil it. Basically, he, like, the zombies and even Sabrina, who's like the leader of them now, I guess. I won't tell any of the story besides the end. But they offered him they offered them bring Midge back to life because apparently the Cthulhu can control stuff. Because I guess the Cthulhu is like controlling all this or something, or like that, or has something to do with it. And so they can bring Midge back to life, but Reggie has to kill Betty. He's like, sure, whatever. Basically, it was his response. I'll do it. So yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. So yeah, there we go. Okay, we're down to my number 2, which will reveal my number 1. We got Steve Rogers, Captain America number 1, and we got DC Universe Rebirth issue number 1. This is a really hard one for me because I feel like both these issues deserve the number 1 slot, but I can't give them both the number 1 slot because there's 2 here, so it's really hard. And actually, I think I might change it from what I had it. I don't want to, but at the same time I do. The only reason I'm going to put it in this order is because there was a spot in this book, I can't remember what it was, but I kind of was bored. I was kind of like, I don't know about this as much. I mean, it was really... Okay, no, let's just... My number 2 is DC Universe Rebirth, issue number 1. The one-shot, technically. I haven't gotten any other DC books. That's another spoiler for the next comic call. Actually, I meant to get DC books, but I couldn't. And I actually didn't even see any, but I couldn't. But I'll get some next time, probably. Or at least one. But, because I know Batman started this week, the actual series, and I know a lot of the Rebirth specials out, and Wonder Woman's going to come out next week, I think. So, yeah, it'll be next week. And I really want to read Wonder Woman. Flash is probably out or going to be out, so yeah. But yeah, DC Universe Rebirth, number 1. The only reason this is my number 2, also, that leaves my number 1 is Steve Rogers, Captain America, number 1. The only reason this is my number 2, like I said, is because there was a stretch in this book, a short stretch. It wasn't really a stretch. It was just a short part of this book where I was kind of bored. There wasn't really much happening. But I will say, boy, did this book make me want to read the Flash series. Man, I want to read Flash so bad now. Like, it's not even, like, Flash in itself. I mean, it is. Barry Allen's cool. But it's Wally West. Wally West is such a good character. I never read any Flash stuff before. Or, I do know quite a bit about the character, but at the same time, I don't. I just know, because I've done a lot of research. But Wally West, just from this issue, is probably one of my favorite DC characters. Wally West is awesome. Like, he's such a great character. Also, Batman wasn't even in this that much, but he was great. Another thing I was surprised with is, there's a short area where the Atom had a story in this, and that was really good. I really enjoyed the Atom, little story, and it looks like the title of the Atom's gonna be switching to another character for a bit. because he is trapped in a microverse. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in this issue. Also, it's a wraparound cover, so that's cool. A lot of stuff happened. There's some character deaths. Spoiler alert. Pandora, I think her name is. Yeah, Pandora died. I can't remember who else died. I know at least one other person died, too. Shit. Yeah, I can't remember who else died. I'm pretty sure one other person died at least. Maybe two other people. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, this will be getting a recap and review video eventually, so that doesn't matter. I'm going to move on to my number one because I only get 15 minutes and I'm almost at 11 now. So, my number one is Steve Rogers, Captain America #1. This is a controversial book. If you guys don't know, spoiler alert, at the end of this issue, Captain America says, "Hail Hydra." During this issue, we have the normal story, the present-day story going on, but at the same time, we have flashbacks back to, like, 1926 or something like that. And, where we see his mother. We saw at the beginning of these flashbacks, mother, father, and son of the Rogers clan, and the father's a drunk, like, deadbeat dad, and she's the only one working, Sarah Rogers, his mom, and then he hits her or pushes her down something, and then this stranger woman comes around and saves her, and then they kind of hang around all night, and then the stranger takes Sarah Rogers home, and young Steve Rogers, she asked if she would want to join a society, a high society. They're low on members, they don't really have anybody they're recruiting, and it's the Hydra Society. So yeah, and then at the end of the issue, because we get to see Rick Flag return, I forget the girl that was there, we saw another person return to team up with Captain Steve Rogers, even though he didn't want them to, he wanted to do it all on his own, and, I think Rick Jones is back too, who used to be a A-Bomb. He's their Shield hacker, which I already knew because I read the Free Comic Book Day book. And of course, Agent 13 is a big part of this book too. And I don't know if we saw Sam Wilson in this or not, or Winter Soldier. I don't know. I think that's Winter Soldier. But I don't think we saw Sam Wilson in this. We might have. If it was, I can't. If we did, I can't remember. But at the end of this issue, cause they have to save the scientist that was in 4 and the Avengers and stuff. What's his name? The old guy that was naked in Dark World. Even though I haven't watched that, I know. Eric Selvig. Yes, Dr. Eric Selvig. Baron Zemo has him, and he's taking him hostage, and they were on a plane. Captain America went to him, but Baron Zemo actually outsmarted him, and Cap was hanging from the plane, and Rick Flag actually abandoned the girl who he was told to stay with to help her out, and help Captain America by pushing Baron Zemo out of the plane or something like that, or just beating up Baron Zemo. I forget. I think he might have pushed him out of the plane or something. If it was parachute, I don't know if he had a parachute or something. I don't know. I think he just pushed him out of the plane. Then he helps Cap up, and then Cap ends up being like, "Yeah, I told you to stay there, but whatever." He's like, and it starts getting weird, like with his tone. Well, not tone, but with the tone it's going, I guess. And the way Cap's talking is kind of weird. And then he's like, "I'm sorry, I have to do this," and he pushes Rick Flag out of the plane. Where we're supposed to assume apparently that he's dead. I don't know if he's actually dead. I feel like he could have survived it. He says Hail Hydra with Eric Selvig still he still has his mouth covered and everything, but he says Hail Hydra. This is really interesting. A lot of people, whether or not people like this twist or not, that Captain America may be part of Hydra all along, or like he's part of Hydra, or like he's double agent or something. I don't know. But that he's a part of Hydra is like what it is, or the fact that he said Hail Hydra, like the people are like going nuts over it. Like it's kind of split on whether people like it or not. It feels like I feel like it's 50-50 split for the most part on whether people like it or not. I personally like the twist. I found it fair. I thought it was fairly good. As my first Captain America book, it was cool too. But besides the old issue too, but anyway, I thought it was good. But anyway, before I go, I got cover of the week / haul, and it goes to DC Universe Rebirth because it's a cool wrap cover, has a ton of important characters on it. But yeah, anyway, I gotta go because I have less than 20 seconds left. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you all for watching. If you If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share if you like. Anyway, see you all later, and peace.